Yo, yo, yo.
Taco Bell just got a new Cravings value menu. Now you can get 10 items for $3 or less, which means you can get the food you want for the price you want. It's almost like you can have your cake and eat it too. But in this case, it's a double stack taco from the new Cravings value menu. So basically, you can have your double stack taco and eat it too, which is a lot crunchier. The new Cravings value menu is here. Get it at Taco Bell today. At participating in Taco Bell locations, last price and participation fee.
Okay. Yo, yo. It's your boy Cooking with Chef Frank 42. What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the Recipe of Life, episode number 7. It's your boy Cooking with Chef Frank 42. So let's go. Let's get into it. It took me a minute to realize I had to gather a few things, deal with our day-to-day personal life, But then again, at the end of the day, but then again, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to make sure everything up and running here. To ask me any type of questions, you could look on, follow my YouTube channel, Cooking with Chef Frank 42. Cooking with Chef Frank 42. If you follow my YouTube channel, ask me any type of questions on any topics that I'm talking about today. I'm going live on YouTube right now. I'm trying to get my camera number 3 up and running right now. Please bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. Perfect. Camera number 1 is working. Camera number 2 is working. And camera number 3 is most definitely working. Let's get into the Recipe of Life, episode number 7. How to build your business, right? How to build your brand, how to build your business, right? My biggest things I always said in my podcast videos, hobby, craft, revenue, right? Sound like camera number 3 might be kind of full right now because it's not fully working. But then again, I might need camera number 3 right now. Without the trash. Okay, go back. Okay, camera number 3 will be working in a short second. Okay, camera number 3 is most definitely working right now. So no, it's not. So I'm just gonna run off these 2 cameras right now. But let me get into the first topic. How to build your brand, right? How to build your brand Your hobby craft revenue. Hobby craft revenue. Your hobby, you think of it, you start trying it. Now the next thing you know, your craft, you start putting it together, then people start asking you, how did you do that? Where can I get your craft? Is you selling your craft, and how are you gonna go about selling your craft? Then before you know, that revenue won't come in at the end of that, right? So anybody, this episode is all about cooking. How to open up a business, how to open up your cooking business properly. If you open up your cooking business properly, you should have no great lines of making your proper revenue. When you first start off your cooking business, see, the biggest thing is about when you first start off your cooking business, right? It's all about your clientele. What type of clientele, what type of menu that you are going to have to start your business. So, like, now your clientele, what type of menu you trying to have? If you have one item, that one item thing will not work. You got this high ass building, high ass rent for the building, high ass gas bill, high ass electricity, but you got that one item on your menu, right? That shit will never fucking work. Dead ass. So at the same time, when it comes down to it, when you look at the situation, if you look at the situation where do you got a menu, the first thing before you go looking for a building, design your menu to the way you need to cater your clientele that come in your business of to buy your food. And now the next thing after that is the kitchen supplies. Okay. Now the kitchen supplies, you gotta make sure the fryer is working, make sure the flat top working. Before you do all that, make sure it's working. Then you do a good deep clean. If you do a good deep clean on your cooking accessories, a deep clean. I'm not talking about you cleaning your stoves at home. I'm talking about that deep clean. You get that bucket of soap and scrubby pads and start scrubbing that rust off it. Okay. Before you know it, your food gonna be coming out looking like glass. Okay. But it's your boy Cooking with Chef Frank 42. I want to let y'all know. I mean, it's all about making that good plate, that good presentation of your business, your hobby craft revenue. So once again, I mean, back on keeping up your kitchen, right? Make sure everything is clean. Make sure your cooler is working, because your cooler of your business, of your food business, is the most important thing. Because when you prep up X amount of portions of food, pretty much that X amount of portions of food going to turn into, well, let me prep up on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Because a Monday will get you through Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. A Wednesday going to get you through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And a Friday going to get you through Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You might have a little bit left over, but then again, you're going to see what sell and what didn't sell. So at the same time, and the one thing I'm starting to realize in my city right now, the one thing I'm starting to realize, like when I was younger, there was this one street had all type of crazy business on it, all crazy businesses, right? You could grab your donuts, you could grab, so much stuff. You love walking the doors. So before you know it, now some of those places are starting to close down. And this the part. Yes, everybody have a desire to run a business. Everybody have a desire to be great. Everybody have a desire to take their thoughts and put it into a craft, to a product. Then before you know it, here you go. You got Chef Frank's, okay? Everybody love to do that. But when it come down to making the proper steps, when a health department come in there to open up your business, right? When a health department come in there to open up your business, pretty much, you got to make sure everything clean. You got to make sure your sandy buckets, y'all know what sandy buckets is, right? Okay, let me tell you about sandy buckets. A red bucket indicate that's your cleaning bucket. Your cleaning bucket will only have this much water and a cap full of bleach. Now, let me go ahead, pour bleach in a red bucket. Don't pour all of it. You will over pour your sanding bucket. Always have a sanding bucket at every workstation. Every order that you cut up, every order that you prep and prepare, you should wipe down in between, because keep your tables clean. Keep everything clean. If they know your back station's clean, they can look in there, say, know what, my food is safe. Know what, that food gonna come off good. You know what, that food won't be great when I eat it. That's the trust they see in the eyes. Our eyes is here for a reason. But then again, when it come down to it, when you cooking that great food, when you advertise great food, and they want to see how you cook great food, make sure your center, make sure your stations, the area that you prepping, cook, and preparing is clean. No sauce, nothing looking nasty. That's how you got people keep coming back. That's how you're going to run a good business. You know what I mean? But then again, you got to think about this too. What's different we have in the city, minus the few things people establish already in the city. You know what I mean? There's many people got piece of business. Everybody got sub business. I mean, when you bring your menu to the table, it got to be 10 times different. It got to be 5-star different. When I say 5-star different, food, they got Food Network on there for a reason, everybody. TLC, Food Network, all of those cooking shows is there for a reason. People, as y'all watching me, people watch those videos, try those recipes, and before you know it, they work on those recipes over and over again. Before they know it, they can put that twist with their recipe. Before you know it, they put that twist with their recipe. And before you know it, the only thing I could really tell you at the end of the day, practice make everything come out on top. Excuse me. So behind it at the end of the day, when you building your menu, when you building your menu, when you do all of this, right? And before you know it, you're going to look at it. Do I need to add anything? No. First menu you build, run with it to see what people like and what they don't like. I mean, then once again, so we're going to look back at, keeping a clean kitchen, keeping your sanding buckets. Let me get back to the sanding buckets. Now, you got a red one for cleaning. Green sanding bucket is for sanitizing. After you clean that station, you're going to have your sanitized water. So sanitized water, you could get like a sanitized water from Home Depot, solution from Home Depot, Sam's Club. They sell all of that. Or you could be business, just have a company come out and service you. And once they start seeing a company come in, service you your sanitized buckets and everything, and before you know it, they say, yo, Chef Frank's serious about what he do. Now, I mean, but then again, now behind it, now let's get to the workers now. Now, if you find good workers, when I say you find good workers, now that's what I look at. I mean, if I was running my own kitchen, if I was running my own restaurant, Chef Frank 42 or CEJ, that's the future plans, everybody. That's the future plans. Okay, that shit got to happen next 3 to 4 years. Okay, it will happen. It's going to happen because we got to speak it to our existence. Okay, if you don't speak it to your existence, nothing is physically possible to come back for you to see what you speak to existence. Truth be told, let's go. So let's get back to it now, right? So, like running a business, when you first start off, you're going to spend a good 30 days, 90 days in your business, day in, day out, cleaning, checking for this, checking what we need, what we need to stop selling, what we need to sell more of, what we need to bring to the table. When you got your food restaurant, every day you can always bring something new to a table. If it's not on the menu, you could run it as a special. As you run it as a special, pretty much that special is not the same price as what stuff on the menu is. So that means you giving everybody a try for X, Y amount of dollars. So at the end of the day, we all need to be mindful. You know, I live in a city that I've seen over about 30 pizza shops in my city, my whole childhood from being little to where I am now, right? You know, like pizza shop, chicken wing shops, you know. There's a few people out here, I mean, still holding on legendary spots and stuff like that. I mean, what you got your I will name a few of them. I mean, you got your Goodfellas, what you got your what you got your Goodfellas, you got your Frenchies, what you got what else? There's this one spot they just reopened. They shut down there, reopened. That's a cool spot too. I don't know the name for sure. Ever since I sold my brick oven pizzas, I don't gotta worry about going to a pizza shop for a minute. Just let me go to the store. Let me grab the dough, the cornmeal. Yes, that cornmeal is that trick with that little brick oven pizza. Slide right on, slide right off. Okay, that's a little game trick I hit y'all with. So now behind it, right? Now you got now we're gonna talk about staff, okay? Now, my biggest thing to ask somebody is, what do you do on the outside of here? Be truthful. Because if you want to work in my restaurant, I'm gonna tell you what I could do for you. I could put money in your pocket. I could occupy your days that you walk around and make no money. I could keep you educated by the things that I would show you how to cook, how to prep, how to serve. Prep and prepare is the most important thing running a cooking business. If you talk about it, but your hands got to talk about it too. Yeah, I mean, like it's just saying this. I will take it back to a little basketball tip. You know, just like a little basketball tip. If you got any questions, follow my YouTube channel, Cooking with Chef Frank for 42. Hit me. I will answer any questions right now of anything that I'm saying. So at the end of the day, now, if you could dunk in the layup line, you could dunk in the game. If you practice prepare in the kitchen, when somebody order that food, you are live in that game, okay? So at the end of the day, we all got to be mindful, because practice and prepare is the most important thing when you run a restaurant, a food spot. You know, any type of food, any type of menu. I'm not trying to knock people menus and shit. But then again, behind it, only thing I could really say behind it, like for prime example, if you know you went to school for being a mechanic, people know you being a mechanic, you can fix cars, right? I'm gonna put it like this. If they know me for going to school and they see me working in the grocery store, they know I could cook. So you gotta be known for things. You gotta be known for things that you practice, prepare for. You cannot say, hey, you know what? If I want to say, forget cooking, let me go work in the industrial industry that work with a big tractor trailer. But people know me for cooking. So at the same time, stay in the lane of where you need to be and how you need to be. Because if you don't need to be in other people's lanes, it's not too good to hop in the lane. Because at the same time, it may be good in the beginning, but then again, if the right business owner in Niagara Falls tell me, yo, Chef Frank, I want you to work in my kitchen, he is on to something big. When I say he's on to something big, I got my digital I have my digital portfolio with 110 cooking videos different styles of cooking combinations. That's what I bring to the table. People know me for cooking, so that's what I bring to the table. So at the same as that time, when you punch that clock and in inside these type of situations, you know, one day I will have a restaurant. I cannot have it in this city because at the same time, once one thing opened, the next year the shit closed. That's like when somebody get a nice car in the city. This one summer that shit suit the fuck up. By next summer, he's selling this shit for money. So at the end of the day, it called longevity, which the things that you purchase. If the things that you purchase don't make no money, don't invest into it. Like sneakers, it will make you money. That's a investment. Jewelry, it's a investment. A car, it's a investment to a certain extent. Depends what type of driver you is too on top of that. So it's your boy Cooking with Chef Frank. I just want to hit y'all with a few little game and like giggles and now, I mean, a few game and giggles today and stuff like that, how to run them. I got some more to talk about, It's been a minute since I've been on this mic, because every day I come home from work, I stare at the mic, when you going to do another podcast video? This episode 7, everybody, my list is going up. Let me big shout out to the few people that came in the show so far. I mean, only one person came on the show. I reached back out with him recently to talk about his business, all the new things he brings to the table and stuff like that. Get y'all joints clean, because at the end of the day, summertime is coming in. Spot last year when y'all was big, when y'all was big pockets last year, and you got these $300-$400 pair of sneakers. Now they beat the fuck up. Bring them to my man real quick, because he could get those joints clean and get those shits up and running, get those shits looking crazy before you don't say, damn, you got the same pair as you bought last time. So at the end of the day, this is your boy Cooking with Chef Frank 42. I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in today with episode number 7 of the Recipe of Life. It's been a minute. I just had to get that off my chest. And next topic. So the next topic is, we'll go back to a part of my history. It will go be a part of my teenage years, like a lot of people that I went to basketball camps with, pretty much, we starting to reconnect a little bit. I'm trying to look them out, and they look out for me, add me, follow type shit, and that's big, because once upon a time we was going at each other on the basketball court, but now it's just to a point, it just like, I ain't gonna say names, but then again, it's just like, like a while, I would say, last year, everybody that played AAU when I played, when I played AAU on the court, we was like, we was like celebrities on the court, celebrities. Every time we step foot in the gym, people know everything about you. You got people that want to get to know you, but you got people that want to keep you focused on knowing them, and they might help you somewhere, or they could give you that bag, or they're going to tell you what size shoe you wear, young man. That's the biggest thing anybody back in my time always say when I went to camps and stuff like that. I was following this one player. I remember being at camp with him and stuff like that, and actually a few players. They was like the superstars, they was like the superstars of the AAU camps and stuff like that at the time. And that's the crazy thing. And like watching their lives, watching their stories and stuff like that, and they giving back to kids now and stuff, and they stand on top of them. They are teaching them what not to take on when you play AAU, or what they are teaching what not you should listen to when you play, of your future when you 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Your parents going to have best future. You know, they're going to talk to the people. They're going to talk to the scouts. They're going to do all that extra stuff that you don't got to worry about. The only thing when you play AAU at a young age, just play basketball. Go on that court, enjoy that game. Go on that court and love the game. Go on that court, score 30 points. Never know the next tournament they're going to know about you because you dropped 30 points in the last tournament. That's the thing about AAU. I mean, on the weekends, AAU, throughout the week, you back in the class. So that's the thing. That's the split difference right there. Okay. You know, and anybody out there playing AAU who watch these videos or actually coach AAU, please stay on top of their grades too. Grades is everything when you playing basketball. Grades is everything when you playing AAU because, yes, as the scouts seen them on the court, they could play on the court, but what's the grades looking like? Is it in like low D's or high A's? I mean, they're like one of those two, right? But make sure you stay on top of your players, okay? Grades are important because some of these coaches pretty much, if you ever asked them what was the grade point average in college or in high school, they ain't gonna tell you that. They're gonna push you hard to stay on that court. They're gonna push you hard to make it. But when you making it in AAU and making a name for yourself, the only thing I could really, at the end of the day, the only thing I could really tell you at the end of the day is like, you ain't gonna have them play ball on the weekends and go back to school. Don't go to no classes. I'm going to league. No, work on the grades with them. There's some coaches out here in the AAU program. Yes, they probably struggled in the classroom, but then again, now they know how not to struggle. Teach them how not to struggle at that age. What if basketball failed? That's a question. What if basketball failed? What if basketball failed? What should I do next if it failed? Well, any school that you go to, any school that you get recruited to, make sure you choose a major. Love that major. Learn that major. Before you know that major is going to be your revenue just in case when that ball stops. Our bodies ain't meant to last run up down the court, minus LeBron. I mean, if you see LeBron, you know, LeBron about my age, 38 years old, okay? 38. I mean, if you got that coin to look like you younger, do it. But don't do it at the same exact time. Because at the same exact time, AAU is an outlet that helped us to get where we are now somewhat. But by me listening to these videos by some of these few players and stuff, their journeys at the AAU, at the college, when they went to the league, and some of them still playing, some of them back home coaching AAU, you know, so, and that's a good vibe, you know, seeing all these young players, all of these killers on the court. I'm going to say killers on the court, where the motherfucker will take that ball and do something like this, and before you know, they throw alley-oops, see a dude cut that way, catch the ball, cock it back, boom, you're going to see shit like that. I mean, you know, so at the end of the day, from the old AAU players to coaches now, make sure you stay on top of these kids with the grades too, along on top of their, get the training and get their workout in, exercise the brains too, along with the body. Don't just do the body, then the next thing you know, when they're in class, they can't read or they can't count. The next thing you know, they got to play basketball on the weekends. Then the parent, that's how my parents was. If you bust your ass through the week, you go in. If you grade slip, you cannot get basketball fail, just like it did. The brain's gonna keep you good for the rest of your life from struggling, from starving. So at the end of the day, we always got to punch that clock multiple ways and listen to the people who set the bar for us. AAU coach at that time to set that bar for you, and you allow next thing you know, and you still can't read or write or comprehend, something wrong with that. But then again, at the end of the day, it's your boy Cooking with Chef Frank. It's the Recipe of Life, episode number 7. Episode number 7. Let me get some more coffee on that one. Let's go. Next topic. We're going to keep this shit rolling today, man. Today's a good day, okay? Today's a good day. We're going to keep this shit rolling, you know what I mean? And it been a minute, you know. I've been keeping it positive. Cooking with Chef Frank been keeping it positive so far, right or wrong. Let's go. Keep it positive. Keep it positive. But then again, at the same time, let's go. Let's get into some more stuff. You know, let's talk about this eclipse. Let's talk about this eclipse coming up, okay? April 8th. It just happened. I live in Niagara Falls, New York. We got over 1 million people coming to Niagara Falls, New York, or Western New York, just to see the eclipse in the places that they can't see it from. They basically traveling here. They got the bags packed. They got no gas in the car. They still coming to Niagara Falls April 8th. Over 1 million people. Over 1 million people. So at the same time, it's just like one of those things that they put like a state of emergency out for like the last few days, last few weeks. All the hotels around here is booked up. All the hotels around here is booked up for real, for real. They all booked up. And what I heard through the grapevine, they selling the hotel rooms for $1,000 a night. $1,000 a night. So, and that's the crazy thing about that, you know what I mean? So, but then again, at the same time, just to see a 3-minute and 18-second eclipse. And the crazy thing is, right? We don't have 1 million people in Niagara Falls, and that's so. Do the math for that. 1 million people, and plus our residency of people that's living in Niagara Falls. That's a lot. If you can see the sun from your house, from your living room, from your yard, stay at home. Because at the same time, we don't need no out-of-towners driving on the same roads we drive. You know how we drive and stuff like that. You know, we drive like knockoff New Yorkers, right? Knockoff New Yorkers. So at the same time, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things that be mindful to the ones that's not from here. They're going to take all of our gas from our gas pumps. So just prepare extra cases of water, extra food in the house, because they're going to come in here. And like, I work in the grocery store overnight and stuff. So, and some nights I'll be having the phone on some of the phone. You know, they be like, just in case I can't get no gas. By me hearing that right there, the only thing I could really, really say behind it, for us locals, it's gonna be hard for us to get around. So find out your back roads now. You know, but then again, at the same time, they could at least make Niagara Falls look good before all these people come to Niagara Falls. And see, and that's a shame, right? Like Niagara. Now, if you have never been to Niagara Falls before, there's different ways to get to certain areas. They give you a map to go down certain areas, but these GPSs that we have in our phone allow us to see certain areas. But they can at least make the shit look good. So we got 1 million people come to Niagara Falls to see a eclipse for a 3 minutes, 18-second eclipse. It's going to be pitch black throughout the day. I'm going to be somewhere where I need to be in my house or in my parking lot or yard. I don't got like a big yard. I mean, I think I share a yard with like a whole lot of motherfucking people. But then again, at the end of the day, it's your boy Cooking with Chef Frank. It's your boy Cooking with Chef Frank. So, I went through a few topics today and stuff like that. They'll talk about a few things, build a business, how cleanse your business, cleanse your kitchen, make sure all of your work employees' backgrounds check out. Do a background check. It's safe because you know which ones is slightly mental angry, I may say, and they basically hiding it. When you put that pressure on them, we got all those orders backing up, you putting that pressure on, you don't want them to flip out on you now, right? But it's your boy Cooking with Chef Frank 42. I hope y'all enjoy everything I said with episode number 7 of the Recipe of Life. I had to get this off because if I would have did this later, I would have slept through it with a computer malfunction, everything. But we out of here. Thank y'all for watching. Share the video, like the video. I'm going to try to sense my camera number 3 failed. I'm going to figure out what's wrong. I think the phone is filled up. That's my dad's phone, but I use it for photos, videos, and stuff like that. But this is your boy Cooking with Chef Frank. I'd like to thank y'all for watching and listening to what I had to say today, episode number 7 of the Recipe of Life. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. And we out of here. And we out of here on this one too.